Hi, and welcome back to the Knitting Concierge, episode number 5. Today, this last couple of weeks have been, I've gotten some things finished. I want to show you my first one. Ta-da! The Caitlin Hunter Boyland Knitworks test knit. It's called Barndance, and it is a lovely, very pleasant knit. I used Quince & Co. in the Lark yarn in the Cypress colorway, and I used Dream State Spin Cycle, which is the worsted weight version of Spin Cycle, in Close Call. And let me just stand up and show you everything. And there it is in all its glory. It has what she calls blips in the sleeves and the body. And then there's some color work at the very bottom before you do the ribbing for the bottom. I did the size 4. I could have probably gone to a size 5, but yeah, there you go. And I have a t-shirt on underneath this because I live in Florida and it is 80 some odd degrees outside and it is hot. So this sweater is very warm. Being fully color worked, it is double layered, the whole thing. As you can see, I could even show you some of the floats. Look at those floats. Aren't those awesome? Everyone's showing their floats. But that is the sign of some great color work, those floats. So let me take this off because it's hot. It's very warm. Oh, but that is done. It is posted in my Ravelry account under Knitting Concierge. And yeah, I'm very pleased. Did I make the deadline? That was the prescribed deadline for the test knit. It was, I missed it by like 4 days. I had made it to like this much of the sleeve. I only needed this much left, but I needed the time to sit down and do it. And because it was color work and the way I do color work, and I know it isn't the right way to do color work. Don't email me or text me or message me or anything saying, oh, that's not the way to do color work. I drop my color every single time because that is the way I get really good tension. I do not get any issues with color dominance that way. And I think that is more important than how long it takes me to knit. Besides, I like the process of knitting. And if it takes me a little longer to make something, I don't think I'm upset. So, yippee, right? I did get a little something in the mailbox today. So we'll start off with acquisitions. I did, and of course I have my trusty little basket that I think I've shared with you. I got this basket in the island of Dominica. And the Isle of Dominica is in the Lesser Antilles. It is one of our favorite places to vacation. It is between Martinique and Guadeloupe in the Lesser Antilles. And they have a space there where blind adults and older teenagers, they learn skills and they learn basket making, and they sell these baskets to tourists. Somebody had told me about it, and this is the 3rd time I've been to the island and only the first time that I've heard of it. So and then I asked one of the ladies there, she was sewing some items, and I asked her, I said, could you make me a cover for the inside? And I kind of told her what I wanted, and I got this lovely madras. She showed me some fabric, and I'm like, that one, and I got that. So this is my podcasting collection basket. So I wanted to share with you first the acquisition I have. Oh, I have actually 2 acquisitions since I talked to you last. But this is the most exciting. This right here, I really wanted this mug, and I haven't even used it yet because I wanted to share it with you first. This is a Golden Earth Designs mug with her sheep on it. She has ones with black sheep on them. She has quilt blocks on them. She has so many things that are just like so crafty, right? I want another one for my sister with the she's a quilter. As a matter of fact, she made this right here, and she's Seams Nice, SEAMS, nice, NICE, on Instagram, and it's seamsnice.com, I do believe, for her email, or for her site. But this is just, look at that. And it's a nice big mug because I like to have a lovely big cup of tea in my mug. Right now, because I was using this, I'm using this mug right here with gnomes on it. And it says gnome for the holidays. But I got this at a Goodwill. And it's a nice big giant mug. 2 tea bags worth of tea. There you go. But I was so excited when she had some left over from Cake-a-Palooza, because I did not go this year to Rhinebeck or any of the other activities. I went to Maine. So this here is Golden Earth Designs, and this is her mug. And it's a nice big sizable mug. So I'm looking forward to using that a lot. And so cute, right? The next thing that I want to talk to you is kind of a works in progress, but it's also something I got while I was in between these last 2 weeks. So I wanted to participate in Arne and Carlos's Christmas stocking knit along. I don't know what I'm going to do with the stocking or anything, because we don't do that kind of stuff here. But I wanted to participate. I wanted to do it. It was a nice, quick thing. It's only 6 rows a day. And unfortunately, fortunately, there was this place called Grace Robinson knitting shop in Freeport, Maine. And I literally went there because it had the Norwegian wool that I needed. That was the prescribed Rowan wool. It's Rowan Norwegian wool. I wonder if there's a better, all of them have their price tags right over, but it's not terribly expensive. It was only $11.75 a skein, I think. And she has the Grace Robinson. What was great about Grace Robinson when I went was she had every Rowan yarn that they make. So I needed the Norwegian wool, and so I had picked it out. I put it up on the counter, and then I got distracted by the needlepoint, and then completely forgot about that wool, and then had to call them back when I was reminded by an Arne and Carlos posting on Instagram that, darn, I'd forgotten to buy that wool. So I called them up, and jiffy quick, they had me my 4 balls, 2 balls of green, 1 ball of red, and 1 ball of white here, and I cast on as soon as I finished my sweater. And I am now caught up except for today's. So the day 1 you make the toe, and then day 2 was like right here. Day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, 10. Well, you get the idea. But I think we're on day 13 now. So every day is 6 rows. And then they had us insert a yarn placeholder for the heel right there. And so that was interesting because I'd never done that before. And I've always picked up for an afterthought heel, I've always picked up, my stitches according to Bakery Bears, Kay Jones. And I picked up my stitches and then cut the yarn and had to undo it. This seems like a much easier and simpler way to do that. And we shall see how that works for an afterthought heel. I've heard of it done before. It's not something new to me. I just have never done that before. So I'm kind of excited to do that today. So that's where we are today. And tonight will be another 6 rows for day 13. Day 12. Day 12. Because it started on, today would be day 13, if I remember correctly. Because it was the toe started on the 1st. It's 24 days. The whole idea for the Arne and Carlos stocking along, it's a mystery knit, so you don't know what's going to happen. Every day they release the 6 rows, and then at the end you can go in and it's all free. The pattern is free right now. So, and then at the end you can just download the whole pattern, and then you'll have the pattern forever. But if you wait until December 1st to do it, you have to pay for the pattern. In addition to that, all of Arne and Carlos's, I don't know if it's all of his patterns or just the holiday patterns, are 60% off right now. So if you wanted to go get the Christmas balls or the little cute sweaters they did, and I think it was 23, they did the little Christmas sweaters, little tiny sweaters. So cute. So cute. And those are all on sale for like $2.80, I think it is. So it is a really good deal right now to go and get that pattern. This is the Norwegian wool. This is the emerald, I do believe it's called emerald ribbon, and cloud dancer, I think it is. Cloud dancer. Those are the 3 colors that I'm using to make this. Don't have any idea what I'm doing with it. Have I ever done anything like that before? No. But I wanted to do it, and it seemed like a fun activity. So I am excited about that. In addition, I wanted to, since we were talking about tea, I wanted to share with you, I know it's non-knitting, but it's knitting adjacent. Tea is knitting adjacent. I wanted to show you my favorite tea. This one is from Arne and Sons, and it is the green hot cinnamon spice. It is my absolute favorite. It's There you go. That's better. You can see it there. The green hot cinnamon spice. This is the green tea one. That's my favorite. They also have a green, or they have the hot cinnamon spice, which is the black tea. They come in these 50 sachet bags. I order them 6 bags at a time, just so you know. They do have a subscription service, but I'm not one of those people that really like subscription services, because then when I don't use it, I forget about it. And then I'm stuck paying for things or getting things that I don't want, that I don't need. So yeah, the subscription service is a no-go for me. So I just, when I'm open up the last bag there, I just get on the phone and order 6 more bags. And now that and this is really, really good cold. It really is good cold. So I drink it all day long. I know I'm drinking it hot right now, but I often drink it in my Bucky cup, my 40-ounce Bucky cup, which looks like a Stanley cup, but it's from Bucky's because it's got Bucky the Beaver on it. We now have Bucky's. We have 2 Bucky's, maybe 3 Bucky's in Florida now. And Bucky's is a to say it's a giant gas station and convenience store is a drastic understatement. It is the megapolis of gas stations and convenience stores. If you just Google, go on to the YouTube and Google or say Bucky's, there'll be people talking about Bucky's all the time. So you can just go on there and look at it. The Bucky's that I go to, which is in Daytona Beach, has 100 gas pumps. 100. I'm like, okay. The Wawa has 16. And the Bucky's has 100. And every time I go, it seems like I have to wait for a gas pump. So it's busy. And then you have to go get a sandwich. And I do mean a sandwich. They're known for their brisket, but I always get the pulled pork. And they have banana pudding. And it's really good. Okay? Just so you know. And they have Dr. Pepper Zero out of the fountain. They don't sell the items that they have at the fountain in the back, but you can get a fountain drink of Dr. Pepper Zero. There you go. So just my little ad for Arne and Sons, green hot cinnamon spice. Green tea is good for you. So here you go. The next thing that I wanted to share with you is works in progress. So that was the stocking is a work in progress, granted, but I wanted to share with you this. I think I had told you I would start it on this. It's my sister's hat, and I'm making it out of fingering weight Knitted Wit in the Katahdin Woods and Waters National Monument in this lovely, lovely, lovely skein. Now this happens to be my skein, but I thought I'd bring it out for you. It's Knitted Wit in her National Parks colorways, and this was just stunning. I think we all bought this one when we went into the store. And this is how it is knitting up. It's sort of striping there. Now, I did ask her if she wanted this knitted, held double, because I have, it's fingering weight, so I could have done that. And she said no, because she runs hot, and that is true. That is true. I've knit her a poncho, and she wears it when it's freezing outside, and that's all she wears. There you go. So if I have, you know, about 40 grams, 50 grams from this left over once I finish the hat, then I will ask if she wants a pair of matching mitts or something to go with that. Oh, actually, I could just use that too. So I'll see if she wants a pair of matching mitts. But she just wants this kind of a plain hat that's going to flip up like that. And she does not want a pom-pom. So it's gonna come up. And then what she does want is a very nicely gathered top. So she doesn't want the hat to lay flat on her head. She wants it to be all gathered up. Not in like a bun or anything, but when you close it, you use a bigger loop and you don't decrease all the way down to like 8 stitches. I'm going to try it with 20 stitches, pull it and see what happens with that and see where we go with that. I'm just gonna keep it on the needle because I use a circular. I'm just gonna pull it to the end and see what happens and until I get that nice kind of bunched up top to it. So that's what I'm working on right now. These are palette cleansers, people. I just knit 2 sweaters back to back in one huge sweater, which I showed you a couple of times ago, the Bergman sweater that I knit my husband, which was huge, which I knit in 28 days. And then pretty much as soon as I got home, I was starting on the Let Lopi, which I have not touched. I'm not even showing it to you because I have not touched it. And then I started on the Barndance sweater from Caitlin Hunter, which was also a test knit. And I have to say, the person, Betsy, who runs the test knits, is so nice. And she's like, no pressure, no pressure. I texted her and I said, this is where I am. I sent a picture and I said, I'm sorry. She says, no problem. She actually said that the launch was going to be delayed, so I had a few extra days. So mine was finished before the, I think it came out yesterday. So I succeeded in that part. The other thing I wanted to share with you is once a month, a group of us acquaintance friends, crafty women, get together and we go to each other's homes, and that person who is hosting is responsible for providing the craft of the evening. We do it once a month on the last Friday of every month, except for Thanksgiving weekend, and I think Christmas. Sometimes we skip Christmas because everybody goes away. Depends on where the Friday ends. But this last time we had, I was at my friend Linda's house, and she has a son who does laser cutting on wood. And so she had a whole bunch of different things. She had different animals. There was whales, there were birds, there were Halloween little wall hangings, door hangers, all kinds of things that she had to choose from. And I picked this one. And as you can see, it's got depth to it. So there are layers to this that we had to put together. And each one had to be painted individually and then set upon each other. So it makes it in depth there. And I really like cardinals. I've always liked cardinals. Even when I was a little girl, I liked cardinals. And it goes with, I have a photograph that what I bought. It's in the bathroom, the public bathroom. of a cardinal in winter. And I'm going to put this also in there. So that's where it's going to stay. I'm just going to put a couple of little nails or something in the wall, little tiny ones, and it'll just sit there and probably collect dust that I have to, you know, when I go clean the bathroom, I have to clean this too. But yeah, it was very fun. It took forever to do because you have to think about what you want to do. These are all laid out and put in order for you, but then you have to keep them in order somehow. You have to paint each one as you go. And you have to decide how and where you want them. But I like this activity. It was a really fun activity to do. You could talk when you did it. So we were very busy chatting. So let's talk about future projects. I'm probably going to continue on. Next time we chat, I'll probably have the stocking done and the hat done and started on another hat. But I will also be knitting on my Let Lopi, my Triesta from Knit Will Love. It's a Jennifer Steingass Triesta that I've had in my queue forever, and I bought that yarn in a nursery. Yes, a plant nursery. I bought that there. But if you've stuck with me this long, you already know that because I spoke to you last time when I was making it. So hopefully I'll have made some significant progress on that and split for the sleeves. Just so you know, I will have some items. I don't know exactly what I'll have for you, but when I go to VK Live and you see me, I will have a t-shirt and it'll say Knitting Concierge on it, and so that you can find me, and I will have a gift for you. And if you are subscribed to my channel, I have 2 gifts for you. So if you are there and you are subscribed to my channel, come and find me because you'll have 2 gifts. And if you are new to my channel and you subscribe right in front of me, you can have 2 gifts too. So that'll be fun. And I'll be at VK Live. I'll be there actually from Wednesday to Wednesday. I'm taking 3 classes, and I'm going to do a little sightseeing. I'm there with my friend Turtle Girl. She also has a podcast as well. And find Turtle Girl on Instagram. And that was my husband. And he knows I'm podcasting. And he still did it anyway. So I'll see you guys later, about 2 weeks from now. And I guess that'll be right. That'll be right after I get back from Thanksgiving. And I'm going to go to the McKinney Knittery and Downtown Dry Goods. So I will be there as well. And if I get my things back before then, so if you see me at McKinney Knittery and say, "Hey, Knitting Concierge, I follow you on Instagram and watch you on YouTube, and I'm subscribed. If I have my stuff, come and get me. Come and get me." So I will talk to you later. Have a great couple of weeks. Have a great Thanksgiving. It'll be very exciting. I'm going to Dallas, and then I'm going to be visiting with my family, and then I'm going to McKinney Knittery, and I'm going to knit my brains out and buy another sweater's worth of quantity, I'm sure, because it's McKinney Knittery. And see you then. Bye.